Alright guys, welcome to today's video. We are in Geordieland, Newcastle upon Tyne. I'm with Adam Collard. You may recognise him, he was in one of my older videos. We used to work together a very long time ago. So we're going to do something a little bit different from what I usually do. Some form of functional training. You do a fair bit of this in your current training regime.
Yeah, I think like you can mix this sort of training in a split and just basically trying to expend a lot more calories than maybe doing a list. Sometimes if you want to use it, it can benefit you. It's not for everyone, but if you enjoy it and you can still control your appetite, I'd say it's a good benefit.
Yeah. This is cool, this is good for recovery, but I know not everyone wants to just walk on a treadmill for hours on end, so we're going to try and burn some calories and make it more interesting.
If you eat as much sushi as me and Mike, sometimes you need a little bit of this.
Right, so before we start, let's very quickly go through the routine which we are going to be doing. Adam has put this together for us, Functional Cardio Day. EMOM, what does EMOM mean?
So it's basically every minute on the minute, so whatever exercise you're doing, as soon as you complete the reps that are set, so obviously the first one is 15 barbell push press, the remainder of the minute is rest. So if it takes Mike 40 seconds, he has 20 seconds remaining before moving on to exercise 2. If it takes him 59 seconds, the boy better be moving fast, otherwise he's not going to have much rest.
Yay. So in we go, starting with the overhead press. As you can see, Adam was absolutely going for it. I did have the wrong idea to begin with. I thought I was going fast, but clearly I wasn't. Captain Time and Attention was doing the wrong thing here. The idea is obviously to get it over and done with as quickly as you can do, not worrying about trying to maintain the tension on the working muscle and not locking out. Honestly, after those, I didn't really feel too gassed. We had a little bit of a break and then went into the rowing machine. I don't mind the rower. It's definitely not the worst piece of cardio equipment out there. However, there was definitely room for improvement with the way I was rowing, because I was finding that Adam was burning 15 calories a lot quicker than I was. Basically, I was just being a bit bitch with those rows. Trying to do it all in my upper body. Got to use the legs. So as we progressed through those 10 minutes, it wasn't too bad, to be honest. I stopped caring about the whole time and attention thing and trying to do everything perfectly and just focused on just getting through the reps with the overhead press and just generating as much power as possible with the rows. So really kicking and driving with my legs. So that's the first round done. 10 minutes in. It's all right, it's manageable. Managed working up a sweat. We're gonna go upstairs now, move on to the next round.
So on this one, on the odd minutes, we're going to go on 3, 10-minute block, 10 swings and 10 push-ups in the same minute. I reckon me and Mike will do that in 40-45 seconds. 15 seconds rest, then we've got a 15-calorie ski on the second minute, switch it for 10 minutes, then we're back downstairs with the last 10-minute block.
So straight into the swings. This was kind of like a bit of a thrust upright row swing. It wasn't like a full swing I'd done before. Straight into the dips, done loads of these, not a problem whatsoever, just a case of blasting them out. And then the ski erg. This was quite tough, and quite clearly I wasn't doing it as well as I could have done. That's mad how much technique makes a difference. He burnt 15 calories so much quicker than I did, just from generating more power.
10 seconds, yeah? Use your big lats. Yeah. You're just using triceps, it's too hard. 3, 2, 1, go.
Now with this one, this is when the cardio was really sort of kicking in and I was beginning to struggle. Because after we did the swings and the presses, I didn't really have a huge amount of time to rest before going into the ski erg. And then the ski erg fully gassed me out. Obviously it's just like almost using your full body, particularly your upper body. And because I wasn't generating as much power as I could have done, it really ate into my rest period. So it was this round where I really started to notice the difference between my conditioning and Adam's conditioning. The man is a bit of a machine. He was absolutely cruising through this, didn't really look like he was struggling too much, whereas I was in a whole world of pain, almost looking over at him like, Adam, when are we going to get a bit of rest here? And it felt like there just was no rest in between doing the 3 things, particularly when it was taking me so long to get the 15 calories out on the ski erg. But it's just one of those things where you just have to just battle on, ignore that fatigue that's screaming through your body and just get it over and done with. That one was definitely harder than the first. Oh.
So, last one is going to be a dumbbell snatch. So 8 each arm, 16 in total. So you're switching every time you come down. And then the second minute is 8 burpee box overs. Possibly the worst exercise known to man.
Are you looking forward to that?
I think I've done it once before, and he's definitely right in saying possibly one of the worst things you can do. So can't wait. Worst one. So this round was by far the most challenging. It really was a test, you know, more of a mental test than anything. When I was swinging that weight up above my head, that 20 kilograms literally felt like 40 kilograms, and I was genuinely worried that I was going to drop it onto my head. After a couple of rounds, there was this little demon in my head saying, right, just give up, just stop. You know, you don't have to do this. You may as well, you know, just call it a day, and then, you know, you can just say you did it in the video. But I hate giving up. I hate failing. And if I had given up doing this, I would have been annoyed at myself all day. I feel like if you can get through sessions like this, you can get through the rest of your day easily. You know, the rest of the day is a breeze. And any other obstacle or challenge that comes your way it's either going to be a walk in the park, or you're just going to tackle it head on, because you know that you can tackle something like this head on. You know, it's one of the reasons why I just love going to the gym, because of that feeling you get after doing something that's either been very hard or something which you really haven't wanted to do. You've almost silenced that little bitch voice inside of your head and said, nope, we're going to do this and we're not going to give in.
That's cardio, baby.
Didn't enjoy it. Not that one. Honestly, I wanted to give up the last 2 rounds. Properly wanted to give up.
How many calories?
590, 600. I don't know how CrossFitters do it. CrossFitters are absolutely mental in the head.
Mr. Thurston, just completed.
The horrible, horrible circuit which you put together.
39 minutes flat, EMOM. Obviously, it's not an everyday thing. It's not an everyday, bro. But
it's a once in a year, bro, for me. So that is the circuit complete. I'm not gonna lie, that was absolutely horrendous. Thank you for pushing me, especially during that last one. It was absolutely disgusting. The burpee box jumps. I've only ever done it once before. My God, it was horrible.
Mike has a lot of muscle mass, so especially on the ergs, which is basically rower, bike and ski, he can pull as much power as like anyone, but it's whether he can hang on, and that comes with a technique. Like the ski, for example, Mike's using his massive triceps to try and pull that, whereas you need to use your lats, you need to use your abs, you need to even use your calves of just like jumping a little bit of momentum to like rip it down, because your triceps, although they're very strong, you're never going to be able to do that for 20 minutes straight.
Yeah, man. Absolutely grim that I want to do something like this at least like once a week or something, just to get my fitness up. Because even I do a lot of walking, I do a lot of lifts. It's not really massively helping my cardiovascular health. I think leg day does, but you know, throwing in a bit of HIIT, it's definitely good for you. And Adam's also got a YouTube channel, so go check his out. Give him a cheeky little subscribe. What's the channel called?
It's just my name, Adam Collard. Yours, Mike Thurston, yeah?
I think it is, but the URL is something absolutely rad. But yeah, you should be subscribed to me anyway, mate.
Yeah,
why are you watching this video?
Exactly.
So give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon.